horse and cart.
A
That's
cart. All right, how
with,
do I...
with stone wheels like
That
the
would
Romans.
be called a jinker.
How do I get you to be full screen, Sarah?
So go up to the dots by my name and hit spotlight.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm on an iPhone, so I don't have dots by your
But you
name.
can put that off if you like, because you won't be watching it for a while.
If you touch my name, it'll give you more down in the bottom corner. Oh, no, that's not it. I don't know.
No, I don't know either. Can you do it from you? Can you do it? Can you spotlight yourself?
No, I'm on my phone. I'm on my phone. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you're on.
I just go up to the top where the boxes are on the right-hand side, little squares. Double tick that.
I can make you big on my screen, but I can't make you big on everybody else's.
Yeah. Well, I've got it.
Hang on, I'll join on my computer. I'll do it that way. Talk amongst yourselves.
Okay.
Myself. I'm gonna keep muting myself because my mixer sounds like a dying cat.
Okay.
So when I'm using my mixer, I will
Okay.
I will mute
yourself.
it because it sounds awful. But I know one of the presents under the tree is a new mixer.
Oh, you've been spying.
You've had a little peep, have you?
No, I didn't have a peek, but somebody is the one that pays the credit card bills, while as the other somebody is the one that buys the things.
Well, that way you get what you want then.
Oh, I am so glad. My mixer is 30 years old, and it's now on its 11th country, and it's just tired.
Right.
Yeah, don't blame it.
Yeah.
Well,
I think you deserve one.
Yeah, and when you change the power, because some countries the power is not what they call clean power, and so instead of coming at a steady rate, it's like whoa, not good for appliances.
I'd like a new hand mixer. And I think
like an immersion one, or like a double.
Well, no, I've got a bar mix, that they don't work as well, but I think that KitchenAid have one where you put a whisk on the bottom of it, quite a balloon whisk.
Oh, I have that one, yeah.
Yeah, and you hold it up, and I'm thinking, oh, that'd be good, because I only ever use them for beating cream. I don't use a hand whisk for anything else. Right. So I think, I've given enough hints, but Fred and I don't do Christmas between one another. No. Because,
this year we're having...
Sorry.
It's okay. This year we're having a crazy Christmas because it's the last one as a nuclear family, because Zeb may go on and do other things this next year.
Okay.
So Olivia decided we were going overboard.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm sure it'll be lovely.
Yep.
Well, we've been buying gifts since June, so.
Dorothy is connected.
Wow.
Janet, you look very well. You're feeling good after the problems of
Yes, I'm feeling very well too.
That's good.
Yes, everything's all getting back to normal.
That's great.
As normal as anything can be anyway.
I don't know what normal is to be now.
I've never been normal. Ever.
The choir is going to meet tonight, so whoever's available for dinner at Kirk's. We've got the late sitting of 8 o'clock start.
Oh, okay.
So that will be nice.
Yeah.
So we've got Dorothy now.
Hello, Dorothy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm pretty good today, thank you.
That's good.
Oh, I can see Sarah is nearly ready to go.
And Sean's trying
We're
to
just waiting
make it look
Sean
big.
we're just waiting for Sean to do the record magic.
Done. Been recording for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, that's going to be some editing. Hi, I'm going to make some lime Zinger cookies. They're frosted cookies like a sugar cookie, but with a little bit of a snap. I'll put all the ingredients and everything out, but I'll also tell you what they are. This we have got 1 cup of butter, which is 200. Oh, wait a minute. I got to check now. 1 cup of butter is 227 grams.
27 grams.
227 grams.
227 grams.
That's very precise.
That's one cup.
Unusual. 227.
Yes, very.
Okay.
I have this handy chart that I use because my recipes come in all sorts of different measurements.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to turn on my mixer for a second. The first thing you do is you beat the butter with a whisk, an electric mixer for 30 seconds. So I'm going to go silent for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, beat butter.
I don't believe you'll be silent for 30 seconds. I can't believe that.
Oh, 30 seconds.
1 and 2, 3, 4.
5.
He knows me too well. He knows
See, I win.
That
was not 30 seconds. That was not 30 seconds.
Sean.
I guess
Then
it
I have
depends how soft
half
the
a
butter
cup
is.
of granulated sugar.
How
half
much?
a cup of granulated sugar.
Half a cup.
Sugar?
That's 115 grams. I'm adding that to the lightly whipped. I'm also adding 2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons.
2 teaspoons of very finely grated lime zest.
Lime
Yum.
zest.
Yeah, and it smells good. And it's really, I zested it and then I minced it until it's practically powdered.
Goodness.
Okay.
That's going in with the butter as well. And then the last thing that goes in right now to be whipped is the 1/4 of lime juice, which is 60 mils.
Okay.
16.
That's going in as well. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now I'm going to turn on the mixer again and let it beat just a little bit. And then I will be adding in small portions, 2 1/4 cups of flour.
Which kind?
I use a nice cake flour. Not
Is it self-raising or
Self-raising.
plain?
not self-rising.
No.
Plain
Not
Self-raising.
self-raising.
And how much?
2 1/4 cups.
Of which
2
flour?
1/4.
Plain flour or self-raising?
Plain
Self-raising.
all-purpose flour.
Yeah.
Plain
don't know.
all-purpose flour.
Yes.
No, is it right?
No, plain flour is all-purpose flour because you can make it self-raising or you can use it plain.
Exactly.
Right.
Perfect.
Exactly.
So then I
This
can use self-raising flour.
No. This is
No, Janet, no.
Plain flour.
This is not self-raising flour.
No,
Don't use self-raising flour. There's no baking powder in this recipe.
No. But that's why it's called all-purpose. You can use it for different things, self-raising or plain.
I see, plain flour.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mute for a minute not an exact minute. I'm gonna mute for a little bit while I beat in the flour.
Beat in the flour.
Yum, they sound really nice.
Mm.
Yum, yum, yum. Because if they're as good as her chocolate ones, the hot chocolate ones without pepper, they are delicious.
Beautiful. They were.
But I don't put the cayenne, the pepper in.
Don't you? Oh, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I don't like having that aftertaste of being a bit hot, so I just leave it out. Oh, they're too nice. That's why I don't make them, because I want to eat them.
Of course.
Unfortunately.
Christmas. You can, Christine.
No, I can't.
There's too many other things to eat as well.
I just broke my mixer, my whisk.
You just
Oh.
broke it.
Oh, well, now just as well you've got a new one. You might have to use
She's
it.
not supposed to know that.
I don't know yet.
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, so I'm going to have to do this part by hand because I just broke the mixer.
You might get your present.
Do you have a paddle with your mixer?
I do. I've got a paddle. Well, a paddle. I did just have a whisk and a bread hook.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crumbly. It looks a lot like pie crust before it starts to turn into the little pea-shaped. You know how pie crust gets the little balls like peas? This looks a lot like that without it getting separated and tiny.
Uh-huh.
It's a nice dough. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so I've got that all incorporated. And then
You might get your mixer early.
no, I don't know it exists. I'm just flouring my hands a little bit to get it out.
Yeah. Oh.
And then if I have any schniblets, I just incorporate it in a little bit. And you can see green flakes in it from the lime.
Oh yeah.
And I don't want it to stick too much because I've got to roll it out. But it's a slightly sticky dough. There's no bounce back. It stays indented, and that's okay. Then you divide it in half and roll 2 sections. It's really just almost too wet.
Do you have it on a floured board?
Yeah, I've got a silicone mat that I use, and it's floured.
You can roll it on baking paper.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't learn that trick until later in my cooking learning, and so I've never gotten used to it.
You know what's so good about it, Sarah? You can just roll it up and put it in the bin.
I love it. It's great. When I
No
do
washing.
it, I'm really glad I did, and I always forget to do it when I'm, just cooking automatically. Then it's the usual cut your cookies.
So how thick would you say that was?
Oh, hold on, let me get a thing. They're not overly thick.
All right. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Half an inch.
So I would,
Quarter of an inch.
No, quarter, I'd say.
Quarter, I would say. A quarter of an
quarter
inch.
inch. Quarter inch, yeah,
Yep.
that sounds about right. Oops, I cut the arms off that one.
Stick them together with a bit of spit, Sarah.
It's
Nobody
sticky
will
enough,
know.
nobody will ever notice. Until the ends
No.
fall off, they won't notice.
They won't know what you do.
Except we're recording this and sending it out live, so yes, they will know what you did.
You didn't figure out live,
Sorry.
did you? Did you figure out live?
It's on Facebook.
Okay. You bake in a 350 oven, which
What's
is
that in what's that proper?
175 in proper Celsius.
Yeah.
175.
Yes.
What's that in Kelvin?
That I don't know. And it goes 8 to 10 minutes, and you want them to be just browning on the edges.
Did you say 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Short.
8 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Is that fan forced oven you've got there, Sarah?
No, I use regular baking. I don't use forced air.
Okay.
And then, of course, you just keep rolling and shaping. I mean, rolling and cutting.
Yeah.
That'd be scrumptious. Have you ever half dipped them in chocolate?
Yes. The other thing to half dip them in with the lime is white chocolate.
Mm.
It's pretty good.
Good
Although
idea.
I don't like white chocolate because it's not chocolate.
I love the tongue. She doesn't know she does it.
A
Concentrate.
nice, easy mixture to work with.
Yeah,
Looks
what did I
like
do?
an easy mixture. Hmm.
You stick your tongue out when you concentrate, just like that.
Yes, I do. My mother used to walk up behind me and on top of my head, and I would bite my tongue.
So it doesn't matter how many times you roll it?
It doesn't. No, it gets stickier the more I roll it, so I try not to roll it too much. Now I'm very concentratedly not sticking my tongue out.
Sorry.
But it's sticky. It's not, I think it's why you can keep adding flour is because it's so moist. My mom has this neat rolling pin that you take the ends off and it gets the height. So as you roll it, you can ask for an inch or a quarter of an inch or whatever, and that's how far the rolling pin goes to the ground,
Wow.
to the mat.
Oh my goodness.
Those.
Yeah, my grandpa made it for her. I like this one a little better than sugar cookies just because it's got a little more flavor to it. To me, sugar cookies always have the flavor in the frosting.
Yeah.
And this sort of balances out that sweet of the frosting.
How long do they last for, Sarah?
Well, I have to warn you, in my house, nothing lasts very long at all. When I would give them away for cookie exchanges, I could make them a week ahead of time, and they freeze really nice.
Wow.
1 week.
When we would do cookie exchanges, everybody would bring, sometimes you'd have to bring, if there were 12 of us, you'd have to bring 144 cookies. And everybody would take, a dozen of each cookie. So you'd go home with 144 different cookies.
Wow.
And it was a way for, you just had to tell them what you were going to make. And it was a way for everybody to get a lot of Christmas cookies with just one day of baking and one type of cookie baking.
It's a bit like a shortbread mixture, isn't it?
Yeah, very buttery. But because of the lime, it doesn't taste quite like shortbread. Three minutes.
Sarah, next year maybe we could have at Christmas time, we could all have a morning tea where we all bring cookies to swap, just like that idea.
Oh, that would be fun. This year would get us arrested for COVID violations, but yeah, next year.
Hopefully next year.
Oh yeah, no, we'll figure that out.
Good.
All right, I broke my mixer, so I'm not going to make the frosting, but I'm going to tell you how to do it. The frosting, you have 4 ounces, which is 115 grams of cream cheese, soft room temperature cream cheese. 1 tablespoon of lime juice. If you want to be snazzy, you do lemon juice instead so that the cookies are lime, but the frosting is lemon. Makes it taste a little bit sparkly.
Citrusy.
Weird.
And then 1 cup of powdered sugar.
How do you mean powdered?
Icing.
What do they call it?
Icing.
Icing sugar, yes.
Icing sugar.
Yeah, icing sugar. And those get whisked together slowly. I tend to add my lime juice in small bits in order to get it the right consistency because I like it to be a little bit thick.
Yeah.
I don't like to drizzle it.
Can I just go back to the icing sugar? You can get a certain type of icing that's all ready to go type of thing instead of straight
Absolutely.
icing sugar. I can use that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And I didn't write down how much. Excuse me.
1 cup.
1 cup. Thank you. Okay.
One cup of icing sugar, 1 tablespoon of lime juice, and 4 ounces, 115 grams of soft cream cheese.
Now, is that Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd have to use Lidl's cheese.
Pardon?
I'd use Lidl's cream cheese because I can't use normal cheese.
Oh, right, yes.
Yeah, and it's it just cuts the sweet. Because icing sugar can be so sweet.
Yes.
And do you spread it on, dip them in it or something?
What's that?
Do you spread the icing on or dip it into them?
You spread it. You have to spread it on completely cool cookies. They can't be hot at all.
Okay.
So that was 8 minutes and they're not quite done.
Uh-huh.
So how much
So I'll
longer are
give
you
you
going to
more.
put it on for?
2 minutes. It's
2 minutes.
8 to 10 minutes. Yeah, it's 8 to 10 minutes. It just depends on your oven.
Yeah.
And usually I usually know that it's the top end of when it's the recipes say 8 to 10. For me, it's usually 10.
Okay.
Okay, now I've made a mess.
Right.
You're allowed.
Yeah.
8, 14.
Well, you should see the disaster over by where the whisk broke. And I don't know if you can see the little flecks of green in there.
Oh, yes, yes.
So they've got really lovely lime taste.
Does that mean they're going off?
No, they're on. They're full on.
No, they haven't gone mouldy.
Hey,
No, they're more for me. More for me.
makes a lot.
It does.
Mm.
Mm.
So I got 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 27 out of these, and that's just because I was nibbling at the dough.
Okay. What did you drop?
I dropped the baking. Maybe I can make the icing. I've never done it by hand. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, Saved by the Bell.
That's a good idea, Christine, to have the clock pinned to your apron,
What's that?
isn't it?
It is, Beverly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the idea?
And I get busy with something else and I forget. So it's good to take the clock with you if you leave the kitchen.
I'm good at that. I'm good at
If I don't
forgetting.
put it on, if I don't put it on my shirt, I forget entirely.
Yeah.
I've never seen a clip-on one.
No.
No, because I just turn it on the oven.
Oh,
Maybe we should go into business and start producing one of those. We could sell them, the Welsh Church clip-on timers.
Yeah.
I got it at Coles.
Great idea.
Yeah. There you go, Sean. Something to do out of when you're not busy.
Okay, I'll have a look into it next year.
Okay, good one.
I had something to say to you, Christian. I can't remember what it was now.
You want, well, there you go. Must have been important.
It really was too.
Good, good. It'll come to you, Sean.
Oh yeah.
I always think I'm all right. Don't suffer with Alzheimer's because at least I remember what I've forgotten eventually.
Yes.
It's when you don't remember at all. The worry.
The worry.
Yeah. Yeah. It surely is.
Well, this is a lot harder than with my mixer,
Oh, you're
But you
doing
get-
well.
but you get the idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, does it set hard because you've got the cream cheese in it, or is it soft?
It's soft cream cheese, but it's harder to mix because of the cream cheese.
No. Does the icing set firm, or is it soft when it's on the biscuit?
Both.
What? How
It
can it be
doesn't
both?
run. It stays where it belongs. It stays where it belongs, but it doesn't. But it's not crunchy.
No. So if you put another biscuit on top, you would smudge the bottom biscuit.
Yeah, I have to lay them flat.
Yeah, that's fine.
You wondered if you could make a double them ups, Christine.
Little sandwiches. There you go.
S'mores. Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Lovely little
Yeah.
cookies.
Bet you they smell good.
Mm.
Mm.
I mean, you could put normal, what do you call it? Royal icing mixture on it.
Yeah, I was thinking because that's yes, that's a much softer.
Yeah, you
without
could
the
use the
cream
lime.
cheese.
Yeah, just egg white,
Yeah.
icing sugar, and a bit of lime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done them with
That was-
royal icing before when I wanted to decorate them fancy.
Yeah.
Because this icing is just icing. It doesn't decorate well.
Bet you would taste good though. I mean,
Yeah,
I
it
don't
does
like
taste
carrot cake, but I might eat it because of the frosting.
Mm.
That's what the best part is, the frosting.
Slice of frosting.
Yes. Cream cheese icing, yeah.
I'm going to frost one, even though they're still warm, just so you can see a finished one.
You're
And then, of course, I'll have to eat it, right?
Of course.
have a cup of tea with it.
Yes, or a cup of coffee. I'm just, yeah.
You're a quick worker, Sarah.
It's the tongue. It helps. So it is melting, but
Yeah. Yes, you'll have to eat that one.
Oh,
I will-
yes, the
I
taste will
will
be
have
there.
to eat that one.
Very nice.
I can only see the church wording on it. Can you lift it? There you go. Yep,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Good, Sarah. That was all
There we go.
Sarah.
very quick.
Very good.
Mm.
Yeah.
Any
And
questions
those-
for our cook?
Those
before
are
I-
those are lime zingers.
Zingers, okay.
Zingers.
Is it an American recipe?
I don't know.
Or is it your
Yes.
recipe? Yeah.
Yes, it won a Better Homes and Gardens cooking contest in 1994.
That's
Wow.
right. We have Better Homes and Gardens here too, Sarah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the Australian Better Homes and Gardens or the American Better Homes and Gardens?
Ooh, I need to get one of each. I need to get an Australian one then.
Okay, so it's
Just-
American. I'm getting
Yeah, oh,
confused. Yeah, it's American. That's
Sorry. Well, no, it's
Shall we
just the one I
call them
got when I
American
left
lime
home.
singers?
Lime zingers.
For the second,
American.
for the second cookbook Mark II,
You're lucky to
Which
get the
will-
first one out. I
which
only
we'll put out
took
in
8 years.
2030. Yeah, we'll put it out in 2030.
Yeah, I only took 8 years for the first one.
Well, it's lovely. And
It
it's
is
just
good.
started.
Good,
All
good.
good.
They'd make lovely Christmas things to give away. Christmas.
Yeah, they're really nice. I can put them in a little box, on the side like this.
Yep.
Just 6 of them, and
Yep.
they fit in a little ornament box. 6 of them do in a little ornament box, just perfect.
Nice.
Very good.
All right, I'm going to
Now-
stop the
now-
recording. That doesn't mean we have to stop talking, but I'm going to stop the recording.
Okay.
And the
I have to
recording.
clean up the disaster over on the other